Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing this afternoon? How's everybody doing? It's 12:30 on a Monday afternoon, and to be honest with you guys, I can't quite get started. Um, this weather is really putting a damper on things. Today and tomorrow are supposed to be the worst. Temperatures are gonna, with the humidity, it's gonna feel like 110. And you, you can already tell because it's funny because my dogs love to be outside in the yard and they love to lay on the deck and they just love being outside. They wanted to come in. They've been wanting to come in, and that is telling me something. So anyway, after saying all that, talking about the weather, of course that's just something that I do. Um, that's like my little intro now. I figured I'd show you guys something a little bit different than slip joints and traditionals. So I figured I'd go in there and break out a couple of my modern stuff, my modern folders. So I figured I'd show you guys a little look-see at some of my Spydercos. Um, Now, when it comes to Spydercos, I do not chase. I kind of got away from Spyderco. Um, I've mentioned this before. When you first discover the knife hobby, everybody they discover Spyderco, and it's you go on a Spyderco craze. You know what I mean? It's just the way it works. Everybody does the same thing. You go Spyderco first, and then you gradually go into these other makers and names and everything, but it's all nothing but Spyderco in the beginning. As soon as you get into the hobby and you hear the word Spyderco and you see a Spyderco with the hole in it, and you're like, wow, that is so cool, man. That knife is so cool. Look at the hole in it. I never seen anything like that. Oh my God. So then you start grabbing a couple Spydercos, and that's where the hobby begins. That's always where the hobby begins. And I'm not saying anything against Spyderco. Spyderco's a great company. But I got away from Spyderco due to the fact that I am not going to chase every sprint run and every little color that they come out with. Oh, it's a sprint run. It's black and blue. That's a sprint run. That's a sprint. Every other knife they come out with sprint run. So I got away from all that stuff, and I just don't have time to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, refreshing my computer, refresh, chasing these knives, and no, no. If they come up on the one of the sites, like Blade HQ, all the big knife sites, Knife Center, GP Knives. If I'm cruising, just looking around, and one happens to be on the site and I like it and I have the money, I'll buy one. But other than that, I'm not chasing them. I'm not going to chase these sprint runs. No, no. So after saying that, I haven't bought a Spyderco in a long time because I have been heavily involved in traditional knives. Couple years back, man, ever since I talked to this guy, it's a long story. I saw this fella at the Wawa, and he was heavily into pocket knives, and I got talking to him, and he started training me on traditional knives and this, that, and the other, and value and all this other stuff. So I dove head first into these traditional knives, and that's where I remained for a long time to today now. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys some of the modern knives that I have here. I mean, they're great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't, please. I mean, they're great knives. Like this one. I got this one, I don't know, not even, maybe a year ago. I mean, this is the newest and I think, well, nowadays they change so much, these Spydercos, but the Capara, this knife right here is just magnificent. If you have got the money, I forget what these are, like 180, maybe 200. If you have got the money to get one of these, oh, it's just a phenomenal, phenomenal knife. I mean, you don't get much better than this. Now you're at the top of the, God, it's smooth. It's just, but we could go on and on and on. I'm not going to sit. You guys know Spyderco is a great. It's a great knife. It's a great piece, man. But I just, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a look-see at my collection of Spydercos, and there is one that I haven't grabbed yet that, again, if you can get it, get it. It's worth the money. It's like $90, okay? Get a Spyderco Chaparral lightweight. Oh my God. And they're giving it to you with, I do believe, CTS 204P steel. $90. Guys, it's paper thin. There is no cutter out there. No cutter out there on the market. I challenge. There is not a knife out there that can cut. Like this Spyderco Chaparral. You have to see how thin it is. Oh my God. So I'm on the radar. It's just a matter of when I'm going to get it. But man, that's one that's got to go in the Spyderco collection. So what else can we talk about, guys, today? What else do you want to see? I could go in there. I mean, like I said, I have a Kershaw collection that's bigger than this. I mean, if you guys are in the Kershaw, I was a big Kershaw follower years ago. Not that they're the greatest and best knives. I just followed Kershaw because it was a good quality budget knife. There's a lot of USA made blades Kershaw put out, and it was my collection within collections. See, I've got that little thing where I always say I got my collection within collections, like my Rough Rider collection. Example, I keep my Rough Rider knives separate, not for any particular reason. I just keep all my knives separate from one another. I don't jam them all together. They're all not stuck. Like, I don't keep Spyderco with Rough Rider. And yeah, I'm very meticulous when it comes to the way I store my knives, the way I clean my knives. Everything about the way I go about keeping my knives. And the reason for this is because I spend a lot of money on my knives. This knife right here, the Spyderco Military. It's not the paramilitary, it's the bigger one. I got this at a show. It's the big one, the military. And I love this knife. I just love this knife. This was a $200 knife. So what am I just going to throw it in the drawer in this, you know what I mean? $200 is a lot of money to pay for a knife. And besides the fact I just love it to death, I love it dearly. Everybody's going smaller with these paramilitaries. They all want the littler ones. But man, the bigger the better. I like this big military in my pocket, man. It rocks, man. Give me the big ones, man. You know what I mean? Instead of the little, what are they now? The Para 3s? I got a Para 3 here that I had to have due to the fact that it was in 52 100 steel. And that steel was just, I love 52 100. But here's the Para 3, a little guy. Compression lock. carbon fiber through and through. It's not a laminate over, you know, it's true carbon fiber. Great, great, great little piece here. I mean, great piece here. Takes on a patina, 52-100 steel. Smooth as butter. You know what I mean? This was over 200 because you're paying for that steel. But anyway, guys, I'm at the limit. You know what I mean? I'm at the 10-minute mark. Let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see. You guys interested in some Kershaw pieces? Within today or tomorrow, I should be getting my grail knife in. And I'm probably going to put that on screen like 10 times. I know you are going to get so bored of hearing that. It's going to be like my Tumbler, Tony, if you're listening. It's going to be like my Kershaw Tumbler, except worse, I think. Because I got this grail knife coming in, guys, and it's, you know what I mean? I'm going to want to show it off, and I'm going to be proud to have it, and I'm going to show it, and you guys are probably going to be so bored of this knife, but I can't help it. I can't help it, you know? You guys would do it. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about Spyderco. Let me know, you know? I'm tossing up what I could toss up here, guys. I'm trying to keep things, spicy for you, you know what I mean? Spice. You know, so let me know what's going on, guys, out there. It's 110 over here in South Jersey, and yeah, just give me a comment. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you guys are doing in your neck of the woods. All right, Warthog, I saw you put up a video on how to straighten out a bent tip. I'm gonna have to look at that, buddy. I didn't look at that yet. So, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to catch up on some videos, and let's see what's going on here. All right, guys, I'm well over my mark. Take care. Be careful. Keep cool out there. And we're going to see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.